topic. Last some said, notice the amount of problem them cause on the little island. Shame and disgrace bring. I tell you, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Let's go here. Alright. Let's go here, ladies and gentlemen.
He is unaware of who Mr. Bartley is. The St. Catherine Municipal Corporation has urged to closely monitor the treatment of its domestic water supplies. The issue was raised during the Public Health and Sanitation Committee meeting this month.
Most times, the water supplies is not adequately treated, and therefore we're having a bacteriological count treated. And therefore, we're having a bacteriological count treated, and therefore, we're having a bacteriological count.
Embarrassing! We need some milk! All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Most times, the water supplies is not adequately treated, and therefore we're having a bacteriological count, and it is bringing down the parish average. For the municipal supplies, we visited 9 in the month of March, and we also checked them for chlorine residual. Of the samples analyzed, 22% showed negative chlorine residual. So we are asking that you make a special effort to make sure these waters are properly treated.
Meanwhile, the public.
So the other day when Jesse James Clark did come out and say the water having E-Coli in it, them say him need to resign. Fast forward, Water Commission come out and say there is E-Coli in the water. Andrew only some Mattis and more that they drink back water and talk about say the water good and clean. So I guess they might drink the same E-Coli water to same way. Now we find out now say the water them not properly treated in a St. Catherine in a several different blurred north area. People on the boil in the water on here cause something right to the NWC, National Water Commission, and the government. On boil on water, you look like you have to go boil in the water and bathe with it. Because you can imagine you bathe with the water. You can imagine you bathe with the water. Water when it's properly chlorinated. The box cover. Only in a Jamaica. I never seen and the man that talk about say the world. Matissa would have had that certificate talk about say the world envy through water supply. And look what is coming out in the news. Listen that again. Make you play it. Make you play it again. Make you play it. Listen what lady say.
Most times the water supplies is not adequately treated.
You know, most times the water supply is not adequately treated. And what?
And therefore, we're having a bacteriological count.
They're having high bacteriological count. The E-Coli. They do the water, people. This is a reality. You understand?
And it is bringing down the parish average.
So the whole of the parish average in terms of clean water is going down. Them now find enough chlorine in the water when they test the sample them. What can go so? Is this a direct sabotage? Are they doing this on purpose? I am asking the question because at this point this is ridiculous. Jesse James come out, the man boss out the thing, we know there's something wrong. If you care about the people, you're supposed to do something to fix it. So why we have some more problem? Why more people are come out to talk about this problem with the water supply in our pipes them? Them think that we get people sick and then the hospital them is no good because if we get sick, I rather are they doing this on purpose? Is somebody trying to unalive a certain amount of the population in Jamaica? I really have to wonder. Is this like a conspiracy or an agenda or something? Because I can't see how you have one government and you have water problem where people can't get water and then the water where people might get the water have problem with bacteria in it and you now do everything in your power. This is a crisis, you know. At this point, you know. This need major attention, you know. Major attention. This is very concerning. You talk about people health. And on a PMP or JLP, people health, everybody. This is a serious something.
The municipal supplies, we visited 9 in the month of March, and we also checked them for chlorine residual. Of the samples analyzed, 22% showed negative chlorine residual. So we are asking that you make a special effort to make sure these waters are properly treated.
Meanwhile, the Public Health Department also expressed concern about the growing number of water stores operating across the parish.
In the last 2 years, we have moved from 9 to 32. We want the council to help us to identify them so that we can better monitor them.
So not only are we having a problem with our pipes, they are saying that they are concerned about the areas them where them actually have bottled water. Like you have companies, they have bottled water companies in the area St. Catherine. They must say them need to, because they move from 9 to 32. So they need to go check to see the water quality and do some testing. You get what I say? And Isabel, you can't imagine them something here? You can't imagine these things? My God, me say when me see things, I say, no man.
Also, one of the strategic plans that we have for 2025 is that the water trucks will be licensed as food establishments.
Okay. Splash did you big up? You touched upon it yesterday. Me never did see it. Today me I see it. Mighty God. So them alright, me like what them a do this so. So them a go make the water truck them be. What go on Sassy 81 at Sup Love? So the truck them, the water truck them, is gonna be labeled as a food establishment. So in that regard now, them can say, alright, them can regulate them one certain way because them have to meet certain health standards before them can distribute water. That is a good look. And them need to do that island-wide as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that need to do island-wide. Now, may I touch my Annie Isabel Rose? So, you know, because I tell her, I'll be a banger and going to the JLP. Lord have mercy.
Seavrite and slams more banger. The successor to be Tom Tavares wanted Delano Seavrite St. Andrew seat, who Carl Samuda has held that seat since 1980 and wanted Delano Seavrite, newly minted senator, to be his successor. We're seeing the mouse game that the Prime Minister is playing. We're seeing that in truth and in fact they want the successor to be Tom Tavares Finson's son, Christian Tavares Finson. But with a shocking interest of the seat Delano Seavrite put out on Good Friday still has them in turmoil. They were caught off guard. It's alleged that they are even saying that Seavrite is ungrateful. But nevertheless, we've seen a Susan Senior, who is a Jamaica Labour Party councillor, throwing her full support behind Delano Seavrite and has cautioned against using family ties to determine who should succeed veteran Member of Parliament Carl Samuda. And so we're seeing the whole family thing going on in many instances in the Jamaica Labour Party, and even when others would have gotten, the seat by their runoff, we're seeing the whole heap of infighting, and even the Jamaica Labour Party's candidate councillor supporters, some of them are disgruntled at the move from the Prime Minister and even the Gensec of the Jamaica Labour Party. And so we're even seeing Susan Senior slamming Carrie Douglas, who was once a People's National Party caretaker, who basically crossed the floor and over there at the Jamaica Labour Party. And Carrie seemed to have taken a stance. It seems as if she is in support of Christian Tavares Finson. And Senior says, hell to the no. and slam her up right there and then. So a bangarang here so with the besties. It's alleged that Senior Brown Carrie party, and now she is giving her a taste of what the Jamaica Labour Party candidates and supporters can really do. And so, Carrie, no U-turn there, so stay over there and feel the wrath of what.
And he says, no U-turn there over here, so turn over there.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
You have crossed the floor for. And so I stated, is it safe to say that North Central St. Andrew is the price? And what's about North Central St. Andrew?
You know, say one good question that we never really think about, but something going over North Central St. Andrew. Is it possible that there is some type of development that's supposed to happen in that area? Is that area a target of development? Because for one thing, you know, this a prime minister interested in, his real estate, him and his wife. So what go on in another constituency? Why them so focused on that constituency? What go on over there? It's a hostile constituency. Really a go on. We don't know.
But ABR family and viewers give you more story. It's even alleged that Delano Seavright's driver was shot at yesterday.
No, this gets serious. This part is serious. If these allegations are true, ladies and gentlemen, listen, you don't have to listen to me about. If I were you, I would take my advice. And hear me I say. You see them bag of rally business, I want to jump up and down and put on green and orange and run gun over there, so. Change that. If you don't used to do it, change that. The biggest support you can give your party is on election day. You put your finger in the ink and put it on where you put it on. You understand what I say? Stand on the yard. Stand on the yard. As a matter of fact, if you don't want to go, you go on. Don't involve in the pit them. You understand what I deal with? Stand on the yard. Because people, it is alleged that things are might be turning up within them own a circle. It is alleged. And hearing this, not surprising that this might be a possibility. You understand? They have a history of this. It is not foreign. It is not foreign that them hurt them own. You see me? We have whole heap of references to pull from. So they hurt their own. So if you can turn on the yard, trust me, this is a good time to turn on the yard. Just wait for the election day, man. Because like where they're on the sun. Just wait for the election day. That's all enough. This is a different type of election. This is a different tickers. This is a different type of election, people. Different type of election. Turn on a yard. Me a beg you know. Right now I set up myself to turn on my yard. The only reason I make me on the road because my Wi-Fi not working. Yeah man, believe me man, I set up myself to turn on my yard man. Because me telling you say things are going to heat up. The way it are going right now, it look like things are going to heat up. It don't look good. It don't look good. The statement them where them a make. I mean Marlin Malawu Fort, when she talk about war and all of these things. If a war should start, the election and push back till 1 year and one back. Where war come from? Where war come from? I'm gonna talk about say over for them dead body, Mark Golden go win election. Where all that come in? And take it to the streets and one bag of something that come from high ranking officials in the JLP. All of the utterances from them is violence. All of it. You understand what I say? None of it is no peaceful. Them not saying that we are the best government and we shall win because we are the best government. Or we have done enough in the 9 years and our record can stand. Them literally, yes, them intervene, and I'm telling you, if you listen carefully to these guys, you would be worried about what is coming in the near future leading up to the election. I'm not talking about say in a fear, but genuinely worried because you're not thinking about yourself alone. You're thinking about the entire Jamaica. We are thinking about the youth and the community them. And we or the police them are going, imagine at the election time how them are going. And them have a full backing of the Jamaica Labour Party for everything what them are do. So, turn down the yard. As much as you can turn down the yard. Alright, they say ball game there. If you like drink, buy. How would you tell me that? My bartender, they tell me say if you like drink, buy a drink and buy, go to the supermarket and go buy a drink and turn in your yard. It's safer. I don't drink at my yard, so. I don't must drink neither. But this is concerning. This right here, sir.
So we want to know what is so sweet down there in North Central St. Andrew for the labor rights. But nevertheless, the People's National Party are ready. The people of Jamaica are ready to go to the polls. Now after a near miss, dancehall veteran Barrington Levy speaks out after incident that took place on a breakaway in Frankfield, Clarendon. And his daughters in that incident are traumatized. It is said that this breakaway has been since 2022, and this government, who says that they're spending the most, who says that they collected most taxes, neglected our roads over this 10-year span that they've been in government, and continues to want to blame the People's National Party. They said that they have rolled out a Spark program, seems to not been sparking. They have also rolled out a Reach program, and the Reach program is not reaching. But I would love for you to hear from the dancehall veteran of what transpired, and residents basically saying that the roads have been in this condition for quite some time, like many other roads across the island, and the NWA has chimed in and stated that they are aware of it and that they will make arrangement to get it fixed, but they cannot give a definitive date.
Residents in Frankfield, Clarendon are calling on the authorities to fix several breakaways in their community after a popular musician, Barrington Levy, escaped injuries in an accident in the area today. We have the details in this report.
What was supposed to be a peaceful day with his children almost turned deadly for reggae icon Barrington Levy. The culprit, this breakaway in Frankfield, Clarendon. Help. TVJ News understands that the entertainer was driving along the Grantham Main Road Tuesday morning when an oncoming vehicle, attempting to swing from a pothole, drove into the pathway of Mr. Levy's vehicle. The musician swayed from the vehicle, resulting in the front end of his car going over the precipice. Mr. Levy and his 2 children who were on board escaped physical injuries, but mentally.
Me and my sister are deeply traumatized.
All I want to say that they don't really care about us. They don't be with the people are not implying that.
Yo, the man got Michael Jackson. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Can't be so slack. And so lackadaisical with the road is concerned. And if the police can see you drive without your 2025 sticker on your car, they want to take your car from this and that. But why are we paying all these taxes for?
Very good question, Barrington Levy. Why are we paying all these taxes on the road? When the road them stay. Why police have the authority to ticket you when the government does not give you good roads? Not even good signs not upon the road them. If you make sure so you follow the road code. Them don't erect proper structure. Them talk about infrastructure all the while, but you don't see any proper signs all around Jamaican roads them. And them a collect the most tax while not giving us any new taxes. But them a collect the most tax recorded. Like, what we are doing? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, you know. Madness. But tell me what you think about that. Let me see. Why else? No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that. I them think them they want to talk to me about. When I go back live again, I just go show I'm not gonna talk, I just go show the conference what going on. Lorraine, big up yourself. So 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, me I go back live, guys. See? I just didn't want to record them 2 things, man. 5 o'clock, me I go back live. Good time in people. You know, I see what I go on. 5 o'clock, I go back live. Nice, I go on right so now. Annette, big up yourself. Want to tell me what you think about that in the comment section.